So this is the pattern, and what I need to just do now is to punch those holes so that I'm going to bring out the middle part. Now remember that the pattern we drew the previous time are in two parts, the middle and the other part. So this upper part will be separated from the other one. So just watch how I go through the process of splitting this into two parts. That's what I'm trying to do there, just to make sure that I bring this out and for me to get what I want. So as you can see there, that is what I need to do. So let's bring out this middle part. Let's bring it out. It's very important that you get a cardboard or a paper that is a bit firm and fold it into two. Fold it into two. That will, in the way when you fold it into two, make sure that this single part that you're seeing here is able to occupy everything. So what I'm doing there is to fold this particular paper into two. Maybe it's a cardboard, maybe it's a. Now when you fold it into two, place the edge of the paper at the very edge of the folded part that you divided into two. Very part into two, and just the tip at the edge. Then you mark your pattern, mark it from top. Remember, I'm cutting this into two, so I'm not going to mark it from the down where I said where all those punch holes that I punched out. Those are the places I'm going to mark also. So now I'm trying to bring out. Remember, I'm trying to bring out the smaller part of the pattern that I drew. So I'm going to be connecting the dots together. Please, I hope you can see what I just did there. I'm going to be connecting the dots together. Let's connect the dots together. When I connect the dots together, I'm sure you have a very good visual of it. So don't worry. And if you have any question, please put it in the comment section or send a question directly to me. Put it in the comment section or send it directly to me. So what I'm doing there is to connect those dots together. So you can see. So I'm trying to make sure that all the holes are reflecting on my. Because so what I need to do is put that, because that part was not really showing. So that's what I wanted to do now. All right, so that is it, guys. That is it, guys. Bringing this out, this pattern out. So that is it. Bringing this pattern out into two. So this particular part is very, very important that you understand that the pattern itself is a two-side pattern, the middle and the other part. So what I'm going to do right now is to, all right, so what I'm going to do right now is to make sure that I bring out the other part. So the other part is a bit lengthy, so I'm going to make sure that I use a particular very lengthy side of the paper that I'm using to fold. So remember, still the same edges, where that one ends. So you mark it at a particular way where you hand it, you mark it. So that particular punching holes, the punching holes, that you're going to do the same again. So let me just finish marking all this out. So that, remember, I put the pattern at the edge. So the punching holes, I'm gonna mark this punching holes again. The punching holes, if you understand this clearly, you're gonna get the same result that I got. So the punching, I'm gonna mark them out clearly, just to bring out this particular pattern. So remember, I'm trying to bring out the pattern. So what I'm gonna do now also is to connect them together. Connecting. I hope you can see. I hope you can see this. So I'm connecting them together. All right. So let's connect them together. Remember, I'm not bringing out the middle part. I'm bringing out the down part of the pattern. I've already brought out the middle part. So yeah, you can just get that. Yes. So connecting them together. Fine. Beautiful. So when I connect them together, oh, that's lovely. So I'm gonna cut this out. Let me just cut the excesses first. Let me cut the excesses first, and then okay. Cut the excesses. Cut this on the line. Yes, that's the one at the back. Now the one under, I'm just gonna leave like half-inch allowance because of the pattern that's going underneath. Remember the way we did in our various other videos. Now here that I'm cutting right now, I'm giving allowance of maybe an half-inch because that is where the upper will be laying on. That's that smaller part that we drafted out, we split it out. That's what we're laying. Can you see that? Can you see the other little places that I left? Maybe half-inch or less, just for something that the other one will lay on. I'm going to show you very well so you can get the picture of what I'm trying to explain. So let me open this pattern into two. Can you see when you open the pattern into two? Now let me place this so that you know what I mean. Now the laid parts, that's the allowance that I left. This part will lay on it. Yes, can you see that now we have our pattern? It's going to lay on it. So that's going to be the base for this pattern. That's where the pattern will be resting on. I hope you can get that clearly. I hope you're getting that clearly. This is very, very simple and very lovely. So somebody needs to get that. You can see that once you are done with that, then you are good to go. Once you're done with that, you're good to go. There's nothing much for you to do again. Now, what I want to do here is to bring out the buckle part of my pattern. Remember that I'm making a shoe sandal, so just draw a straight line depending on the size of your buckle. Inside of your buckle, I'm using a buckle of ½ inch. That's the buckle I'm using. So the strap will not be too wide. So let's just cut it out together. And now straight. It's a straight line. So I'm not leaving any slant part. It's just a straight line to bring out the buckle. You see clearly when I start fixing it, or when I finish marking out the pattern. All right. So this here we go. Can you see, guys? All right. Yes. So let me show you what I did there. So this is what I was trying to bring out there. The back part. Remember the back part where we need to fix our buckle. Remember that this is a shoe sandal. So yes, from your left, depending on the leg, the lasso you're using. This is the right leg lasso. From your left to your right. This is the left part to the right. Now the buckle will be staying at the right part if you're using the right leg mode, or your last. So this is where I'll be stitching. Particularly I'll be stitching, and this other part is where the buckle will be laying on. So I'm going to reduce it because it's too long. I'm going to reduce it. Particular measurement, you can just measure it depending on how long. This is a small size, so the inches depend on you. The inches depend on you and how you want it to be long. Okay, so and that's what we have for the pattern. Then we're gonna go into our pattern cutting. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next post.